Cinderella, Chapter 1 The Joyous Beginnings. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful girl named Cinderella. She was the beloved daughter of a kind and wealthy merchant, and his wife, who loved her dearly. Cinderella spent her early years surrounded by love and laughter, playing in the gardens, attending music lessons, and learning the arts of graceful dancing. The kingdom adored her for her gentle spirit and radiant beauty. Cinderella's father, a man of great success, had a large estate with sprawling gardens, majestic fountains, and countless servants, who ensured that everything was kept in perfect order. Despite their wealth, Cinderella's parents were humble and generous, always opening their doors to travelers in need. Cinderella's mother, however, was ailing from a long-term illness. She spent her final days beside her daughter, teaching her lessons about kindness, love, and patience. The night before she passed, her mother whispered to her, "Always be kind to others, my dear, and you will never know true sadness." With a broken heart, Cinderella's father grieved for his wife. Yet, he knew he had to carry on for the sake of his daughter. Years passed and life, though difficult, continued. Chapter 2 A New Beginning. Years after his wife's death, Cinderella's father remarried. His new wife, Lady Seraphina, was a woman of great beauty, but little warmth. She had two daughters, both of whom were equally spoiled and vain. Lady Seraphina, upon marrying, made it clear to Cinderella that her place in the household would no longer be the same. The stepsisters, Isabel and Annabel, were cruel and often mocked Cinderella for her kindness, her grace, and even her intelligence. Though they were beautiful, their hearts were far from pure, and they took great delight in making Cinderella feel inferior. As time passed, Cinderella's father, who had been traveling frequently for business, became ill on one of his trips. He passed away quietly, leaving Cinderella alone with her wicked stepmother and stepsisters. Chapter 3 Life under the rule of the stepmother. Lady Seraphina quickly took control of the estate after the death of her husband. She insisted that Cinderella move into the attic, where it was cold and dark. Cinderella, however, accepted her new life with grace, doing all the housework, cleaning, and taking care of her stepsister's needs without complaint. Isabel and Annabel would often command Cinderella to fetch water from the well, scrub the floors, and make their dresses. The more Cinderella worked, the more they found new ways to make her life miserable. But despite everything, she never complained, always remembering her mother's words to be kind and gentle. When guests visited the house, Cinderella was often hidden away, made to appear as though she were a servant. Lady Seraphina and her daughters took every opportunity to boast about their beauty and wealth, ignoring Cinderella as though she were invisible. Chapter 4: The Invitation. One day, an exciting event occurred in the kingdom. The royal palace sent out invitations for the grandest ball ever to be held in honor of the prince who was searching for a bride. Everyone in the land was invited to attend, but the stepsisters were especially eager. The moment the invitation arrived, Lady Seraphina insisted that Isabel and Annabel must have the finest dresses. She ordered Cinderella to assist them in choosing fabrics, sewing, and arranging their attire. Although Cinderella longed to attend the ball, her stepmother coldly told her that it was impossible for someone like her to attend. "You will stay home, cleaning this house." As always, Lady Seraphina sneered. Cinderella's heart broke at the thought of missing the ball, but she quietly accepted her fate. However, she had a secret. In the privacy of her attic, Cinderella would dream of the prince, imagining what it would be like to dance in his arms under the sparkling lights. Chapter 5: The Fairy Godmother's Visit. The night of the ball finally arrived. Cinderella's stepsisters were thrilled as they donned their extravagant gowns. As they left the house, they did not spare a second thought for Cinderella. She stood at the window, gazing at the stars, wishing she could be part of the magical night. Just as she was about to give up hope, a soft, shimmering light appeared before her. A kindly, gentle voice spoke to her. "Cinderella, why do you weep so?" It was the fairy godmother. Cinderella was astonished. "I want to go to the ball, but my stepmother says I am not allowed. I have nothing to wear, and I am nothing compared to my stepsisters." The fairy godmother smiled. "Your heart is pure, and you deserve to be happy. I will make your wish come true." With a flick of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed a pumpkin into a golden carriage, mice into horses, and a rat into a coachman. She turned Cinderella's rags into a stunning gown adorned with sparkling jewels. A pair of delicate glass slippers appeared on Cinderella's feet. But remember, the fairy godmother warned, you must return before midnight. For at the stroke of 12, the spell will break, and everything will return to its original form. Cinderella, overwhelmed with joy, thanked the fairy godmother and hurried to the carriage. She was off to the ball.